old school player. He's still like semi-active locally.
That's
and
sick.
he messaged me saying, stop talking shit, come to my tournament. And then I came to his tournament and I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah. And now you've been here for almost 20 years.
That is exactly right, yeah.
There you go.
And Blaze is getting the edge guard on Knuckles. Oh, no, on Stein here. Oh, yeah. He's getting it on the second attempt. Now, one thing about the Knuckles Stein team is if they don't feel like engaging because they don't know how to, then Stein will start double jumping a lot, and Knuckles will start holding the light shield a lot, which are both very good strategies in doubles. You know, you won't win that way, but you definitely will put your opponent in a spot where they don't want to be that way.
Yeah, you got to slow it down sometimes.
Exactly.
I think knowing when to shift gears, especially in teams, is really important, and knowing how to relay that to your teammate, you know, even sometimes without words, like if you guys just know the vibe together.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to say phil and Blaze, I really like how they play with each other's space. They're constantly just sticking really close together. When they get those low percent shines, it's just forcing you into the down smash.
Like, they are not throwing out like moves on like panic type situations, right? They just, if they know they're close to each other, they won't throw out a move. And then the second like one of them moves away, the other one knows, okay, that's my cue.
Yeah.
Which it's an amazing quality to have as a doubles player.
Yeah, you got to be in sync together.
Exactly.
That's
going to be a dare. Wow, really good combo there by Knuckles and Stein.
Yeah.
This is what we want to see from the first seed of the tournament.
I love when, oh my god.
Oh, Blaze still on his first stock here. This bear not being quite enough.
I mean, I like this, you know, being able to just get that kill there. But if you can just knock Peach away forever, and you just get to constantly pick on the Fox player, you might as well just like knock her away and force the 2v1 over and over.
Yeah, with like every character that is not a fast faller, or maybe not a spacey specifically, because Falcon also takes a while to recover and whatnot.
Yeah.
With all these characters that are not spaceys, I suppose, it's, oh my god, filled with an unfortunate being battlefielded here. With all these characters, it's... Oh, Stein! I don't know what he was going for, but yeah, he was cooking hot. Yeah, now the light shield comes out again because Phil messed up his jab up smash, I suppose.
Now
this could be a gimp here.
Yup. Pick that up. Oh my god. That's the ECB manipulation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit.
I haven't seen that in a while, I feel like.
Oh my god. Okay, that was a crazy pickup here by blue team.
Yeah,
and now full stock lead here, Knuckles with the 2 stocks, and yeah, as we said, he is the one staying back, right, trying to create more space for Stein to shine, I suppose.
Yeah, I feel like Phil has been the one that's been bleeding a lot of these stocks. Like, the fact that they got like Blaze the last stock this quickly, it's only been 3 minutes, which in teams is just like quick, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting to see how...
Blaze not quite getting the edge guard on Stein. This would have been crucial. That would have been their way back into the game. Now let's see if they can claw it back here. Phil with a really good edge guard on Stein, but both of them surviving, sharing the ledge for a moment there. Now, okay, this is Knuckles' stock gone, and they can't quite finish Stein.
That was phantom hit, hard hit, and then soft hit, back air.
Very unfortunate, yeah. And now this is going to be Stein's stock, and now it's both of them at really high percentages, basically kill percentages from Tipper here, against Knuckles with a fresh stock. Now, can Knuckles do this? Oh my god!
I feel like for Marth, like the 2v1 is probably one of the hardest as a team's character. And there's that sandwich we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Marth has very few moves that are not laggy and are very telegraphed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and Blaze going for... Oh, wow, and this edge guard wasn't even a suicide attempt. He really just simply stuck around. He even survived that. Really good stuff by Blaze and Phil, just closing out that game after like having 2 comebacks in the same game.
Yeah, way to clutch up. Sit from the canteen there for Knuckles.
Still on his trusty Wario controller with a fob inside, of course.
Gotta have a fob inside.
That's what I'm saying.
These days.
Okay, yeah, Stein coming from above, splitting them apart like they were Ice-Timers players, because, you know, yeah, Blaze and Phil, they love to stay close to each other, as you observed in Game 1 already.
Yeah.
And Stein does the exact same thing that you do when 2 Ice-Timers are too close to each other, just shine in between and let your teammate pick the rest up. Okay, Blaze still surviving on 70, almost dying there from that up smash that he didn't quite expect here.
I do really like how...
Oh, the F smash!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh
Double
my
up.
god, the double kill by Stein. And yeah, Knuckles still on his first stock, barely scraping by here. Oh, and Phil's trying to get him. Yeah.
There you go.
Phil baited him into something that I'd never seen Nuckels do. I play with him on a weekly basis. I've never seen him like do this panic decision, right? And now Phil just, you know, walked up slowly and then rolled back. And Nuckels was like, well, I guess I gotta be exactly where the up smash will land.
Oh!
What a pickup by Knuckles! And another one. Damn.
Gets signed back too.
That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, Knuckles is definitely out of control this game.
I feel like so much of Marth is knowing where to pick your spots. Right, because you are such a committal character.
Yeah, for sure.
Just finding pickups like that is so difficult. You have to be so cognizant. Okay, knockdown. See a lot of those double jumps there from Stein at that high percent.
I don't know. Blaze was committing hard there to pressuring Nuckles, and nothing happened actually for the blue team, who had the 2v1 sandwich on Blaze, but Blaze just, you know,
almost had that up air. That's crazy. Oh. Living. Yeah, I feel like Knuckles has been playing so particularly around ledge, just like very non-committal, very safe hitboxes off ledge, refreshing invuln, light shielding on the ground. Oh, well.
That is the curse. It had to happen. 53 already on Phil's last stock here. If they want to mount this comeback, I think Blaze has to survive longer here.
Yeah, it's a tough ask too.
True, at 140 already, yeah, and there's going to be a Shine Spike on Phil, and there's going to be Blaze's stock as well, and now Blaze with a 2v1 with Peach against 4 stocks with one of his own. Yeah, difficult spot to be in, being sandwiched by these characters, just throwing out their longest range moves.
Ooh, that's death, unless you get there, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that Stein would be able to sneak over and get ledge, but not quite quick enough.
Yeah, that's the DI that Nuckles just did, the down and away DI on the down air by Peach is the only thing that can save you there from Peach picking you up with not sweet spotting quite properly.
Yeah, you got to escape. At the very least, you have Stein there to be able to pressure away from getting like the actual setup.
Exactly, yeah. And now they don't know where to go. I think they might be going FD. They really love that stage.
I mean, it's a really solid one. There's not a lot of escape options. If you double jump, you can't commit to platform. There's no real mix outside of getting sharked. Let's see. Bit thought into it.
You know, recently there's been this thing going on with Phil being kind of absent, that Blaze played a lot with Irfan, who is also a really solid doubles player. And I think Irfan may or may not be one of the best doubles players ever from Germany, and he has many, many opinions about doubles. So every time he plays with Blaze, he is just shit-talking him for doing something dumb.
Oh, man.
And I wonder if that, like, if Blaze now feels a little bit liberated playing with his old teammate again, you know? But, like, him and Irfan, they are friends, right? And they did really well on doubles all the time. So it's not like there's, like, any bad blood or whatever, but maybe it feels, like, nice for Blaze, too. Oh my god, what a shine here to pick up Phil for the first stock.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess there on the left side. Oh,
this is another stock. Okay, not quite, and that's going to be it, yeah. Yeah, Phil a little bit in a singles mindset here, trying to go for, like, force Knuckles for an option that he would have to go for if there's not another person picking up the slack. Ooh,
they are
this is a
fucking
slaughter.
Right now.
Shit.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just been a lot of, like, just picking on Phil so much. Like, Blaze has not really had the opportunity to, like, save him or find a way in.
Yeah, that's the thing with Peach. She's also really slow. So if there's like 2 people chasing your guy off stage, your teammate, it doesn't matter like how good you are as a player. Peach is just that limited by her slow movement speed.
Yeah, she has a tough time. I feel like also like throwing out these.
Ooh, Phil with a nice game here on Stein though. Wait a minute, it's just 1 stock difference here. They are back in this game.
Yeah, if they can pull this through, I mean, good CC shine there. It's on the other side of Nuckles.
Oh,
tries to
and yeah, Phil gets the tag here, surviving. Blaze unfortunately hitting him off stage here with a forward air.
What a weave. That's a dream weave. That's a dream weave. You got to really pray for that.
Yes, that was crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Knuckles right there. He was standing on the other side of the stage, and I'm sure that Blaze thought he was still standing on the other side of the stage, but Knuckles just really quickly, sneakily weaved over there.
I think he was fairly confident that he could because of how high percent Phil was. Just being able to get through there. Oh, shine. Yeah,
oh,
Stein
both
comes
of them
through.
off stage now. Ooh, phil punishing the counter. But this could be Phil's stock. Yeah, this definitely is Phil's stock. And now Blaze facing 5 stocks of the Duchies all of a sudden.
Yeah, this is big swings.
Dang. So after having won this first game, Blaze and Phil have been demolished by the
They've been kind of
Duchies.
getting worked over.
Yeah. It's looking rough, man.
I've been really impressed by the Dutch crew, honestly. Like between literal crews yesterday, doubles now, like they look like they know what they're about, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they usually prepare a lot for these events, play with each other and whatnot. They also have a Dutch net play weekly next to their, additional to their locals. They also have a net play tournament for all the Dutchies to participate in.
There you go.
And yeah, they just get a lot of practice with each other. And I think the #1 player in the Netherlands, Skullbro, didn't even make it this far in this bracket, right? So it's like...
Wow. My Skullbro's #1?
I think so.
Whoa.
If it's not Stein at the moment, then I think Skullbro definitely was #1, and I think for more than one season and kind of recently. And then Stein was #1 as well. And I think Aaron was #1 as well for like some... for some... What's it called? For some season.
Period,
Yeah, some ranking period. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, Aaron is in chat, by the way. You were #1, right, Aaron?
We'll see.
Okay, and Blaze getting a fat down smash on Nuckels right at the beginning, 37% already. Now, you know, killing Nuckels has been the most difficult task to ask here in this double set so far. So maybe, that's going to be Stein's first stock. Maybe if you could be a little more efficient by, getting the stocks out of Nuckels, either by killing Stein a bunch or finally, getting something going on Nuckels' very finicky recovery.
Sometimes you just have to bleed the fast faller, right?
Yeah, true.
I think Yoshi's, the pick here is definitely like addressing the symptom of where these games have been kind of falling apart for Red Team. Being able to like get Peach a little bit closer, keep her a little bit more sandwiched, make things work. Because they were just walling the hell out of Blaze.
Definitely, yeah.
Keeping Blaze on out.
Now Stein dying for the second time here, and Phil still being alive. Okay, Nuckels prioritizing Stein, making it back in order to get the kill on Blaze here. Yeah, okay. Perfect, because they had 2 2v1 situations basically at the same time, or like right after each other. They could get 2 stocks here for just Stein deprioritizing getting the edge guard in the first place. So yeah, really good decision making by the blue team.
And Stein is aggro in situations that could flip quick and become a 2v1.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people will just light shield on platform, a lot of people will just like hang back, hang tight, but seems completely willing to just rock with it.
Yeah, in this case, it's kind of looking like, Stein is the weak link here, only on his last stock, while everyone else in the game only has lost 1 stock so far.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Sometimes you just get that work as a spacey, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Now, one thing that I definitely know from the Irfan and Blaze era when they were playing teams together is that Irfan, every time that Blaze would pull a turnip, would say, why?
That's fair.
Because he feels there's no need to have a turnip with doubles.
Yeah, I feel like Peach's biggest strengths are her hitboxes, right? Like
definitely.
Turnip is not really one of her best ones.
I mean, even if you get the evil one, it's like...
Oh, yeah. It's like, is it worth it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is it worth to have no forward air, no dash attack, no down smash, no grab? Yeah.
That's also just like a very susceptible move. Like you're very much at risk while pulling turnip.
Yeah, for sure. It takes like a second or something. Yeah. Ooh, and Nuckels sacrificing his second to last stock here. And yeah, this is now looking like game 2, but the other way around. No, game 3.
It's a lot of damage. Trying to just like get a cheeky little wiggle out shine there, maybe.
Blaze was cooking hard there with that turnip, but Phil was not having any of it, hitting him out of it. And there's going to be the bear that maybe... Oh, no. No. Okay, Nuckels still in this. 129. This needs a miracle or maybe 2, but Nuckels could still potentially do this.
Oh, no.
Not like this, though. No jump, and that's going to be it, yeah.
Yeah, didn't get the perfect refresh there.
All right, and we get the Game 5 situation between the Dutchies and Team Canada Reisen. So basically they were sponsored by some traveling company at some point.
Oh, okay.
It's like fastenyourseatbelts.com or something. Or in German it's canadareisen.de, which means like canadatravel.de.
Okay.
And they had like these jerseys that said like fasten your seatbelts, and then they had their names on it, and it also said canadareisen.de on the bottom. So it was hilarious, yeah.
That's crazy.
By the way, Stein has been #1 since 2024, and Aaron was in 2023. And before that, I think it was Skullbro. Okay,
oh, wow.
I see.
Okay. That's nuts, man. Right, Game 5.
And we go back to Battlefield. I think it was the first stage, right? That Blaze and phil won.
I want to say so, yeah. What I've really liked, especially for Blaze, is his drop from ledge float tech, where he'll use that to just like refresh ledge grab at certain times. Saw that a lot in Game 1. Saw it a little bit last game, but not too much in the other.
Ooh, Nuckels SDing, and then Stein just getting edge-hogged by an invincible phil. And this is a full stock or 2-stock lead here for the red team. Now, these could evaporate within seconds, of course, because this is still doubles and the combos are crazy. But very good way to start the game for red team, you gotta say.
Yeah, Stein is just committing to that top platform, trying to exude control over the rest of the stage from there.
And phil is definitely not making it back, and Blaze is just not helping him. He's just tacking on more and more percentage. I think this is a good decision to make when you have the lead anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think he made at least like 50% or something.
There's that turnip pull again.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know, got punished for it.
Irfan is sitting in the crowd screaming, why? Okay, the double kill here by Stein. Unfortunately, didn't kill phil, but his own teammate in the process. So still a full stock lead, almost 2-stock lead here for the red team. So basically, they were running with the lead that they got at the very beginning of the game, and yeah, still running with it.
Yeah.
That's going to be Stein.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of just kept the pace, like you said. All right, Stein pushing out. I feel like when he knocks Blaze away, he should just like run back to Nuckels, and they should 2v1. And that was kind of where they were finding a lot of their success.
And phil getting a nice little gimp here on Stein, and that's this definitely spells doom for the blue team. I'm about to say, 2 stocks to 6. Team Canada has really pulled it back in the games 4 and 5. Glad they won the first game because it looked rough in games 2 and 3.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's going to be Blaze's second stock, and phil has another. Oh no! My God, Nuckels! No, and this is going to be it. Nuckels very unhappy about that loss, but Blaze and phil now sitting in winners finals, and for all their efforts, you know what they get? They get to play FM and Jamie, the double buff team. Oh my God.